Hello everyone, this is Prithvi Reddy Megla. Today in this video we are going to discuss about JavaScript and JavaScript frameworks and JavaScript tools which are used in SAP C4HANA. SAP C4HANA is just a cloud which we'll use for which we'll use in e-commerce platform. So now we are going to discuss briefly about first JavaScript and the data types, and then JavaScript data types and JavaScript methods and JavaScript types and all. We'll go briefly into it, and then we'll go and discuss about. Briefly we'll discuss about JavaScript frameworks and JavaScript tools, and what are the JavaScript frameworks and tools that we'll use in SAP C4HANA. So first we'll discuss about JavaScript. The main difference between Java and JavaScript is that you know that tags and the scriptlets and the declaration tags that and all you will see in JavaScript, but those are not present in Java. So JavaScript is one of the major crucial thing that we'll use in SAP C4HANA. So here if you observe this chart, here we have JavaScript subsystems, these are the JavaScript frameworks and tools, and these are the clouds that are present in C4HANA, and these are some reserved words, and these things and all. This is about the JavaScript in perspective of frameworks. So first we'll just see briefly about JavaScript. In JavaScript, first the major thing is we have some data types in JavaScript. So the two types of data types are primitive data types and component data types. In JavaScript, the primitive data types we have numbers, boolean, undefined data types, string and null. And if you come to composite data types, we have objects and arrays. So first we come to primitive data types here. We have string. In string data types, like what we use is like the text. In string, just we'll use the text like your name and any text things we'll use in string data types. If it comes to number, like 142, 100 and everything. And next one is boolean. Boolean is like type of false or true. That true or false thing is boolean, same as in Java. All these two. And number, in Java we will use as int, but in JavaScript there is nothing like that, just we will use as number. And if you see object, we can an object data type, you will use like type of 1, 2, 3, 4 or name XYZ. Anything can be used in object. And if you come to function, you use this method brackets and curling brackets like type of depending upon the function. And next, if you come to object types, here we have type of data like type of like ABC and map type of JSON. If you come to date, type of new date with method brackets. And you know about arrays. Arrays, if you use the type of and like square brackets, and you declare the variables or variable values as 1, 2, 3 or ABC, XYZ or something. And string object type like type of XYZ that you use, and in number like type of 1001 like that. And in boolean object types you use type of false or type of true or something like that. And if you come to object with no values, these are also primitive data types in JavaScript. Null, type of null you use, and undefined type of error. And these are the all data types that you use in data types, and also object types you use in JavaScript. And next, if you come to operators in JavaScript, you have arithmetic operators, logical operators, comparison operators, assignment operators, conditional operators, bitwise operators, and all same like in Java we have all these operators here, like arithmetic, you know, like plus, minus, divided by symbols. And in logical operators like on, or, and comparison operators like two equal to symbols, same like in Java. And assignment operators we have bitwise operators like or and and. And we have conditional operators like if and all. And we have all types of operators, like we have also variable operators and object operators, as you know in JavaScript. And also if you come to control statements, we have loop statements, same like in Java, in JavaScript, like for loop, while loop, do while loop, and for loop, for in loop. And if you come to conditional statements, you have if else, switch, else if statements. And we have another two parameters called break and continue. If you know that same like in Java, if you use break, it will stop there if the condition is satisfied, and if you just keep continue, it keeps on going even if the condition is satisfied. And this is about all the control statements. And next, if you come to object creation, how you will create object in Java, in JavaScript, like you use new keyword, same like in Java, to create object, to create main memory. And also you can use some methods like create and assign, create method and assign method to create objects. And also you have object literal, where you use literal values. And you also have ECMA classes. Like ECMA class is the latest version. Like ECMA stands for European Computer Manufacturers Association. They have some standard guidelines to be followed that we'll discuss later. Here in this reserve words, we'll discuss about ECMA again. And next, if you come to array methods, there are array methods same like in Java, but some more array methods which are compatible for JavaScript. You have pop method, shift method, unshift method, push method, every method, sum method, and for each map, for mapping use map, reduce, find, filter, and also concat, reverse for each, sort, join. These are the array methods that we use in JavaScript, especially in the perspective of Java frameworks that can be implemented in many things. So next, if you come to objects, in JavaScript objects, the first is definition of the object, like we define the object, about the object. And next, if you come to properties of the object, you have to just define like object name dot property. Suppose if you take object name as person and property is age, same like object name in property, and also object name and expression. What is the expression? Suppose object name and property, as you told, object name person, property is age, for example. And object name dot expression is like x is equals to age and person dot x. So like this you define properties for defining an object. And also you see methods, there are some built-in methods like object name dot method name. You define object, you keep the object name, dot what is the method you want to just apply, that method name you are going to implement. And next, to display the JavaScript information, just there is a common method for displaying like document dot get element by id, like whatever the parameter you want, dot inner html is equals to person semicolon. This is the common method that we use to display the JavaScript information on web browser. Next, if you use accessors are two types of accessors we have in JavaScript objects, like getters and setters. We use the get, even here to display you use the get, and you also use for set, get and set. It is the one of the important concept to be learned. And if you see constructors, we have like this and new. This just it drags the value there itself, this keyword. And new keyword, to create an object we use the new keyword. And if you see prototypes, we have many prototypes by using this, inheriting, adding objects and properties from prototype. This is what we do in objects. This is the advantage of prototypes here. And you saw EMCA scripts 5/6. So EMCA, as I told, European Computer Manufacturers Association. ECMA is European Computers Manufacturers Association. By 5/6 itself, I think it's the latest version actually. And next, if you come to JavaScript functions, here you define function keyword, just considering function, declarations. You use the function keyword. And also you give the parameters for the function just to implement as per the requirement. And also invocation, like function xyz in method brackets a and b, and again return a and b. There itself you are returning. This is called invocation. So when you return there itself, just the direct values will be displayed there. Just you can just the examples if you have any doubts, and it is also available in the internet. Next, if you call, there is a function called call. You call the method. You are asking the method to just implement there. So if you want to just bring that method, use the function call method. Next, apply method. Apply method you use it to just apply there. There itself, if you want to apply, if you want to make that function work to an declaration, you use apply method. And you have close use where there will be global variables, local variables, nested functions, and counters. Global variables means they can be used anywhere, they are accessible in anywhere. Local variables have some restrictions, and nested functions and counters where the reverse functions just happen. And now we'll come to our main topic here, JavaScript subsystems. These all frameworks and tools, these all JavaScript frameworks and tools, here we use them in S4 in SAP C4HANA. SAP C4HANA, as I told, it is a cloud in e-commerce platform which we use in many projects worldwide. So here these are the important tools and JavaScript frameworks that we use for SAP C4HANA. First, in JavaScript subsystems or frameworks and tools, the first thing is JSON. JSON is generally used for serializing and transmitting data over network. So it is mainly used for sending the information or requesting the information. And next thing, if you see Ajax. Ajax is used for exchanging data. It is server independent. I mean, it's in data view control, like live data binding is just supported here, and also you use HTTPS protocol in Ajax. So generally JSON is sent to database. Like generally JSON is mainly used for requesting information, and Ajax is used for sending information. These two we used in, it is supported in almost many formats. JSON is supported in almost every format, and Ajax have some restrictions. And that's all about JSON and Ajax frameworks here. And next, if you come to database, we have Oracle database, MySQL database, and Mongo database, and everything. Every database have some different set of connections. Same like in Java, we can connect to database by using JavaScript. And next, if you come to jQuery, jQuery is just a JavaScript library. It is HTML compatible and client-side scripting. Generally, jQuery is not a JavaScript framework. It's just a tool. It contains some JavaScript libraries which helps in JavaScript coding. And next, if you come to React framework is a JavaScript framework. So it operates dynamic user interfaces. React framework just operates dynamic user interfaces. It's a kind of just JavaScript framework. And next, if you come to Angular JS, Angular JavaScript framework, it's an MVC framework which like it helps in HTML description, like applicates in the HTML and also in retrieving information. As you know, Spring MVC in Java, it's the same kind of JavaScript, it's the same kind of framework, but it is involved or it is referred to JavaScript but not in Java. And next, if you come to Vue.js is just a model view framework. Especially Vue is for it is used to create single page applications, high-end single page applications. So it is also used in developing web interfaces, but mainly it is used to create high-end single page applications. Whereas if you say backbone.js framework, it is also used to create single page frameworks, but by using APIs, application program interfaces. And model view presenter, It's a model view presenter, and RESTful JSON interfaces are used, and majorly it's a client-side framework. And next, if you'll get to Node.js framework in JavaScript, it's a runtime environment server-side framework. Event driver, it's an event driver. Actually, like server-side JS applications, and it's an event driver, just connecting the all events. And next, the remaining or main important things are HTTP. HTTP generally stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a protocol for requesting web pages from web server through web browser. Just client request the web pages from web server. For the requesting and transmission of data, the protocol used, that protocol is named as HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And last but not least, DOMs. We have two DOMs present in these subsystems. One is XML DOM, another one is HTML DOM. Generally, we all know about XML and HTML languages. DOM, both the here stands for document object models. Document object models, they are nothing but a logical tree. As if you see HTML, we have HTML tag, then down to that XML tag, and down to that like information. Same like in XML also, you have body, and you have all like next, remaining information like body, and like you see like URLs you keep in a tag with using a. That's and all, like this is just it's a hierarchy. Body, scriptlet, like that. Like if you see in JavaScript, we have body, scriptlet, and HTML DOM. If you see HTML body, and then you write the script. So like these are some logical trees like hierarchy, like big to small. You have the hierarchy. These are some document object models, like how it looks like. And this is about DOMs in both the XML and HTML relating to that language. So we all use these JavaScript subsystems or JavaScript frameworks and JavaScript related tools. These are the tools mainly used for C4HANA Cloud. If you come to C4HANA Cloud, we have 5 clouds in C4HANA. The first one is SAP Hybris Commerce C4HANA, and the second one, and in SAP Hybris C4C, we have 2 clouds like Cloud Sales and Cloud Services. And next, fourth one is SAP Customer Experience, which is designated as CX, and the last 5th one is Hybris Marketing. So these are the 5 clouds that are present in C4HANA. The first one is SAP Hybris Commerce C4HANA. SAP Hybris Commerce C4HANA, as mentioned here, it is Java build. It is built with the all prerequisites of Java, and we use JavaScript framework here in SAP Hybris Commerce. It's related to C4HANA, and in C4HANA there is SAP Hybris C4C. We have 2 clouds here. One is Cloud Sales, and another is Cloud Services. Even here we use JavaScript framework. And the fourth one is SAP Customer Experience, designated as CX. It is Java field, and even here we use the JavaScript frameworks. We have all the I have mentioned some JavaScript frameworks like AngularJS, React, Vue.js, Backbone.js, Node.js, and these are some tools like Ajax, jQuery, JSON. These are some tools or equipment, what you call, for JavaScript mentioned in JavaScript options here. So as I told, all these combinedly used in these clouds. And if you come to last one, Hybris Marketing, even here we use JavaScript framework. So in all these 5 clouds relating to C4HANA, we use JavaScript framework, which is very important. JavaScript framework is very easy. If you learn Java completely, JavaScript is nothing. It's just an overnight task, if I say. And after just finishing these 5 clouds, we have SAP CPQ. As I already told in my previous videos, no need of introduction again. In SAP CPQ, here we have seen some Java build like SAP Hybris Commerce and SAP Customer Experience. Here these two are Java build. But if you come to SAP CPQ, this is not Java build. In here we use Python, Iron Python and C-Hash as I already told in previous video. But even though we use JavaScript framework again here because it is most compatible. It is most compatible. JavaScript framework is most compatible one. So even in CPQ we use JavaScript framework. And the last one, another one is Hybris billing. Even in Hybris billing we use JavaScript framework and it is Java build. Only SAP CPQ is Python, C-Hash and Iron Python build. Again, if you come to Hybris billing, Hybris customer experience, Hybris commerce, in everything it is Java build. But CPQ especially it is Python, Iron Python and C-Hash build. Like just like for Python and C-Hash, if you combine you get Iron Python as I already told. Just Iron Python is a link between Python and ASP.framework. And next, the last topic here is reserved words. As I told, in these reserved words, we see like as I already told about ECMA, European Computers Manufacturers Association, their latest version as per 5.6. There are some words which are rounded off like abstract, boolean, byte, char, final, float, go to, long, native, short, synchronized, throws, transient and volatile. These words what I told now are removed in the latest version of ECMA. Actually JavaScript after developing it was sent to ECMA, European Computer European Computer Manufacturers Association. They keep some standard rules and guidelines for JavaScript. So as per the latest version of them, they removed these words abstract, boolean, byte, char, final, float, go to, long, native, short, synchronized, throws, transient and volatile. These are removed and except all result keywords you see here, these are there, but only the words which are rounded off as per the latest version are removed. So you can use all other things in JavaScript except the words which are just rounded off here. This is as per the latest version. So these JavaScript frameworks and tools, they play a very important role in SAP clouds, in almost in every cloud tenants. So guys, this is about Java frameworks and Java tools which are used in SAP C4HANA database. And thank you. And another most important point is HANA database is the only database in the world which is in memory. Like the memory is not stored in the hard disk. It is created just there itself. And thank you. This is Prithvi Reddy signing off.